This is Brennan, aka Fling. Today we're looking at the Battle Royale Week 5 slate on Underdog Fantasy. We are going to look at the best draft targets. Let's do it. All right, so when we say best draft targets for the Battle Royale, we are looking at players that may be undervalued, some players that we may be wanting to target to leverage the field. Maybe the field is sleeping on these players a little bit. Some guys that may be going underdrafted, like Austin Eckler, Wan'Dale Robinson, Curtis Samuel, and even Dontavian Wicks. So Austin Eckler, right now, he's going undrafted because a lot of people think that Brian Robinson Jr. may still start, and he may. But I think either way, he's banged up. I think there's a good chance that Austin Eckler will get a lot of the carries, could shoulder a lot of the load. And then there's a potential that he may just get the start altogether. He's going in the last round of the drafts, a lot of the drafts. So he's a guy that you can get who could have a big week, could be a big part of the offense. You get in the last round. Another guy we want to target is Wan'Dale Robinson. Malik Neighbors has been ruled out. Wan'Dale Robinson right now has an ADP of 35. He got 14 targets last week. I'd expect that volume to be very similar this week. Basically, he's going 35.8, which means he's going undrafted in a lot of drafts. So he's a guy I think you can get in the last round and because going to get a ton of volume, could potentially win you the tournament with the type of volume he's going to get. Curtis Samuel, Khalil Shakir, he's been ruled out. Curtis Samuel is going undrafted. This is a 47-point game total. It's a game that I think could potentially be back and forth between Buffalo and Houston. Curtis Samuel, he is basically playing the Khalil Shakir role. That's why he's kind of had a slower start. I expect him to see a large increase in snaps and targets this week. So same thing. He's a guy going undrafted that you could look to target in the last round of your draft, especially if you start with a Josh Allen draft pick. And then last, Dontavian Wicks, he's going wide receiver 11, 24% target share last week. Now, he's not as much as a sleeper as the other guys, of course, because he's going wide receiver over 11. But Christian Watson's expected to be out in this one. Romeo Doubs is also doubtful. Luke Musgrave is not expected to play. So I think he could even see a higher target share than he had last week. He's going wide receiver 11. He's a guy that could potentially finish wide receiver 5 and you can stack with Love. So if you like this kind of content, let me know. Hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you've never played on Underdog Fantasy before, use code Fantasy Football Fling. This will get you a 100% deposit match up to $1,000. They got large field drafts, small field drafts, DFS drafts, best ball resurrection, all the things. So give it a try. I will put my link in the video description. So definitely check that out. And that's going to do it for this week. Let's win some money. We will see you all.